Yeah, any.
Okay.
Okay.
So, hello, I am Joris, or you could call me Teacher Joris. I am working here in Native Camp as a home-based teacher, and I really love to teach students, especially my Japanese students.
Thank you very much. Okay, Jazz, then this time I'm gonna ask you the question.
Okay.
Uh, First, what would you do question? I always do this question to the every beautiful girls,
Oh,
woman.
wow,
Um,
thank you,
mm,
thank you.
uh, what would you do if you had a time machine right now and then you went to the future to see the World War II, World War III, which is a
Okay.
nuclear war, right? And then you knew the billions of people have died in the future within 3 years, right? Three
Serious?
years, 3 years
You're
later.
fan of the years?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you came back now. Mm. What would you do right now? This is a question.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
you mean your life is also with 3 years, only 3 years left.
So my life is also at risk, right? Because in
Yeah.
the future, I can see that like there is war
Mm-hmm.
and nuclear weapons all over.
Uh huh.
Because when I say nuclear wars, right, it's like a military conflict or a political strategy that
Mm-hmm.
includes nuclear weaponry.
Uh huh.
So, like, what should I do, right, if I go
Yeah.
back in this current situation?
Yeah. First, you
Uh,
need to tell someone, right? You want to tell someone
well,
about
yeah,
it.
I think that's the first thing I'm
Uh
going
huh.
to do.
Yeah. Who?
That maybe I am going to share it to a friend or a close friend,
Uh huh.
or maybe
Not
a family
family.
member.
Oh,
Well,
family.
family member, yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm going to share it.
Uh huh.
But it's just up to them if they're going to believe me or not. But I
Yeah.
they will not believe
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're just gonna say that, oh, you're just making that up, or it's just like your imagination.
Hmm.
Yeah. So maybe I'm not really sure what. Like, I mean, like personally, I'm not sure what I can do
Uh huh.
because I'm not in like a big position. I'm not in a rank where
Yeah.
I
Uh
can do
huh. Uh huh.
something to
Yeah. Uh
change
huh.
what's going to happen in the world or like in the
Uh
country.
huh.
But I don't know what can I
But
do.
how about this? Like you, at least you run for office.
Again,
Run for office.
it's like
Uh,
I'm for
to
a position like
to
that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
politician.
that
Yeah.
I can make a change in the
Yeah,
future.
or like during your election campaign, you can tell the people, not only the people, to the politician. Maybe politician would tend to have hear you from you, like you are you really how to say in the future, like hey, we have a nuclear war, right? And
Yes. But yeah, I think in my case, because I am the person, I'm the type of person who really doesn't want or doesn't like to get involved in political stuff. On
mm,
yeah.
mm,
I think for me, being in politics is such a great responsibility, and with this responsibility comes with a great conflict also.
mm-hmm,
So I think I wouldn't put myself in a situation where
mm-hmm.
I would be a part in that conflict.
Okay. Okay, how about this? Then, from now you will how to say facilitate, create the build the nuclear shelter deep in the ground for your family.
Underground shelter.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Do you want to have one?
Well, yeah, I think so. If
Mm,
I could see that 2 years from now, and like in the future, I could see that the world is in great danger, and everyone or a lot of people are going to die.
mm-hmm,
So I think as early as now, I would really invest
mm-hmm.
money. I will tell my family members that
Yeah,
I know you don't believe me, but you need to believe me, and you need
yeah,
to help each other, right?
yeah.
So for us
Mm-hmm,
to be safe, and I think there's no harm in believing me.
mm-hmm,
Well, it's harm when it comes to money because we need to
mm-hmm,
spend. But yeah, in the future, you could see that what we spend our money on, it's very useful.
mm-hmm.
And for
Okay.
our safety. for the
So,
protection of the
uh-huh.
family.
Okay, okay. Then next question. Okay.
Okay.
We have a leader in every organization you belong to, such as like if you are in a class, teacher would be a leader, and then in school, principal in school, and president in the company, and president even in the country. There's always a leader. The any organization you belong to, and then do you think that we need a leader of this earth, Mother
Like
Earth? Mm.
the people living,
Oh yeah.
if you are yours. Well, I think yes.
Mm.
Yeah, because when we say leader, right? Also, just the same with the political aspect. When you say a leader, it's like you have a great responsibility, and you need to fulfill the responsibilities that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for us people, in the Mother Earth, or being a part in this Mother Earth, I think we should all fulfill our responsibilities in taking care of the environment, taking care of the nature, or in general, just really taking care of Mother Earth. So I think, yeah, every person should, or every person can consider his or herself as a leader in his own
Uh-huh.
or her own
Yeah, but
way.
in reality, like in Philippines, like Rodrigo Duterte, he's a president, and then if you use the drug, he
Yeah,
will kill you, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It means like a politician has to be strict, very strict, right?
Yeah. Well,
if
in our case, in our country, yeah, it's very
uh-huh.
strict.
Yeah, that's why if the leader of the earth exists, maybe he should be very strict, right? If some people don't follow him, maybe he must kill them, right?
Mm, well, I think it really depends on the
Mm.
situation in
Uh-huh.
that case,
Mm-hmm.
because I think as a leader, it's very important that you are strict, or
Mm-hmm.
you have the
Mm-hmm.
authority, but I think you should also have the compassion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or like you should give importance to humanity,
Mm-hmm.
right? To being giving importance to other people as well, like to
Mm-hmm.
all the humans, to all the people. So I
Mm.
think, yeah, it's a good thing that you have authority, you are strict, but I hope that it doesn't get to the point where you make a small mistake, or you make a mistake, then the leader will try to get you killed. I think that's
Yeah,
not reasonable
but
as well.
yeah, a small mistake. Maybe if you abandon your trash in the sea, right? It's a small mistake, maybe, right?
Mhm.
But actually, it's not a small mistake, right?
Well, yeah, but I think people should be given chances. So, like for example, a person made a mistake in in some aspect, or yeah, but I think if that mistake is done only once, I think that person should deserve
Mm-hmm.
to be forgiven, right? Because nobody's perfect. I guess we can
Mm-hmm.
really all make mistakes,
Uh-huh.
but if that mistake happens again and it's still the same person
Mm-hmm.
committed the mistake or committed the crime. So I
Mm-hmm.
think in that case, that's where I think that person should be killed.
Right? Only abandon the plastic bottle like that, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
If there are a lot of mistakes already, because I think if doing a mistake again, it's not a mistake already. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
choice already, because you already did that before, and it's your decision to do that again. So
Mm.
yeah.
Okay, then next question. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Now the like computer is developing, and it's great like these gadgets, right?
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
the technology.
yeah, we can contact far from away, from the far from the country, and then do you know AI? Have you heard of AI, artificial intelligence?
Oh yes, yes, I
Intelligent.
heard that.
Yeah, and then have you heard a self-learning system? self-learning system.
self-learning. Yes,
Yeah, they can learn by themselves. They don't need a human, right? Mm, they're getting
it's like
smarter.
they progress their own learning. They're
Yeah,
the one who processes it.
And then nowadays it's amazing, right? And in the future, which do you prefer that ruled by people or ruled by robots in the future?
Uh, I think I would still go with people
Uh huh.
ruling us or people ruling the world. But yeah, I think that robots are really beneficial to us. It could really help us in a lot of ways. So they
Mm-hmm.
could be a part of us also. But I don't think that they can rule, right? Because we know robots don't have feelings, right? They are just
Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're just digital. They're just computer controlled. They have like batteries, battery operated, and for that thing to rule everyone, like no heart, I think it's not good. Yes.
But sometimes, like a police officer or like a judge, they judge people no with no emotion because they are working, right? They should be
Yeah.
strict. And then, for example, like people always do the vote buying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, for
You know
example,
about that.
yeah, and then because people have unlimited wants, but robots don't need to have unlimited wants. Well, and then if you,
So yeah.
and if you did bad things, and then now you are arrested in the court, right? And then judge will judge you. No, no, some of the jury really hate you. Some, for example, because you are really beautiful, and then jealous of you, right? And then they think that I will give her a heavy sentence. I hate her like that, right?
Um.
Because of the emotion, right? Mm, that's why, it's unfair. It could be, but robots never do that, right? Mm,
Well, maybe there is an advantage also. Like there are pros and cons
uh-huh.
when it comes to robots.
Mm,
Pros are maybe they just have this mindset, or
uh-huh.
their mind is very limited. So what they are tasked to do, so that's the only thing that they should do. So like they should just follow something and not depend on their emotions or not depend on their feelings,
Mm-hmm.
which is contrary or which is opposite to us people.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, even though we know what's the right thing to do or we know what we should do, but we still consider our feelings, our emotions, and
Mm-hmm.
it gets in the way. And I think that's where um, misunderstanding, or that's where problems arises, because we weren't able to do what we were supposed to do because
Mm-hmm.
feelings that got into our way.
Feelings. Okay. For example, like robots, like a computer know everything, right? For example, then nowadays they can detect your personality. From your facial, not only your facial expression, but also they can calculate your parents or your ancestor, right? You got education will pass on to the generation to generation. That's why they can calculate your ancestors' personality, right? Also, that's why maybe they can judge you more knowledgeable, right? Uh, mm, uh,
It's like they would have more idea, or yeah, like that.
Yeah, more, yeah, yeah. More, they have a more information than jury or judge, like people, right? Because there's a case like a person in the court, very good attitude, but outside of the court, very bad,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So it's like we can't really tell what a person's personality or what a person's attitude is, because sometimes it is based, or it depends on his or her work. So sometimes you are a different person when you are at work, and you are a
Mm-hmm.
different person when you're in a different place.
Mm-hmm. Right? That's why maybe yeah. Robots are very reliable. Like yeah, actually we are already very rely on the like a computer. Like we believe in the camera, we believe in the recorder, we believe in the speaker, right? Because people always lie, right?
So like really, I mean like a lot of technological advancements or a
Mm-hmm.
lot of gadgets that can be used nowadays.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's already 15 minutes. Okay, thank you. Okay, just a
Thank
stop it.